I think, in my opinion, right now, you see a wonderful trend in the market. You can tell that a lot of agents, and then in general in inventory, there's a lot of cases where people focusing on advertising multi-generational. I think that there is a very good wave of those multi-generational homes that's going to be very effective. The reason why we have a lot of baby boomers, right? And those baby boomers right now, some of them going back to live with their kids. It's going to be very comfortable and convenient. People are looking for larger homes so they can have a separate suite for their parents, that they can have them retired with them and have them enjoy more of a family time and live with them. So it's kind of, the millennials are a very strong force in the market of purchasing. People like us in our age,
Yeah,
millennials like between the 38 to 45, 46, think that that group age is really purchasing, because if you look at their in their family tree line, it's their parents are in retirement right now, those baby boomers. And then some of the kids, if they want your in-laws, for example, to come and live with you, if you want, of course.
Yeah, as in-laws are wanting to move in, or somebody to take care of them, the average first-time home buyer in Texas is 40 years old right now.
Yeah.
Because costs are rising. Average home buyer in Texas, not first time, but average home buyer, 58 years old right now.
Average home buyer,
58 years old.
That's unbelievable. Do you think it's empty nesters downsizing?
Potentially, yeah. People selling, and then, or the cost of with rates and insurance and taxes and gas and houses, because it's gone up so much. It's just taking time for people to get everything together.
I didn't realize that this is going to be the number 58.
Yeah.
Wow, I thought it's going to be younger age level. That's very surprising. I guess a lot of people, they're probably downsizing. Their kids probably went to college and they're ready to downsize. They're empty nesters. Well, they need this size. Well, they need to pay all this property tax and insurance and maintenance. People have to remember that you have to also maintain the house. You have to take care of the yard. You have to take care of so many things. And everything, as you mentioned, because of the inflation, everything is on the rise. All the cost of living, cost of maintaining, everything just costs way more than before.
So let's go back to the conforming loan limits. There's all types of loans. There's FHA, VA, USDA. Conventional is where we start talking about conforming loan limits.
So VA, as far as most people know, VA is completely 100% finance.
You can be, absolutely, right? That they can use 100% financing.
They can go all the way up to this conforming rate?
No, they can go way past it. So we do some stuff behind the scenes to see what the veteran qualifies for with their VA eligibility. They can go far past conforming loan amounts. So something that a lot of people don't know about the VA loan is, I actually just helped a couple who the mom had her VA eligibility and she was trying to help her daughter buy a house. You can't do that. We had to restructure the loan. We had to structure the loan in a way that we aren't using her VA, because when you go get a VA loan, you either have to get it on your own or with a spouse. You can't have anybody else as a co-borrower on those loans. So
because it's coming with entitlement for the VA approval.
That's right. So just a lot of people know, if you're going to get a VA loan, you either have to be the veteran or with
spouse of the
veteran.
Yeah.
That's it. And so then we've got, those are all the kind of traditional lending, guaranteed by Fannie and Freddie or Ginnie Mae, or those are some of the options on the traditional loan side. And then you've got the non-QM loans. We call it bank statement loans, DSCR, asset depletion. We look at all kinds of scenarios to figure out how to get loans. We don't make money until we close loans. And so our job is to figure out the best solution and to help make sure everybody gets a deal and transaction done.
We are always the last man standing, that's for sure. Last people standing, that's for sure. We always have to work and get paid at the end. So it is what it is.
And we get all of our business from referrals. And so it's important that we take really good care of our clients so they continue to refer us down the road.
And overall, what do you think? Does the current situation in the world and the involvement of the United States with the war with Iran, is that cause any effect to real estate market, and as far as the mortgage rates and as far as the real estate market goes? We all know that here in the DFW we shifted. So the market, this is beautiful magic, like it's always happened in the history, where you still have wonderful migration to the city, because we have just strong work and job opportunities here in the DFW. So, and there is a lot of big companies moving in, and it's like all over the place. Like you drive through the city from the north to the south, you'll see cranes all over. They're building Frisco, the new Universal, Goldman Sachs coming to downtown as well with like unbelievable headquarters they're building there. They even talk about NASDAQ moving to Dallas or something like that.
Yeah.
Want to trade here in the DFW as well. So that's pretty exciting for us. But again, started to decrease and created more opportunities for buyers. They can negotiate better. But overall, do you think there is any effect, or do you see any effect as far as the trends and statistics? What's U.S. right now involved in the war with Iran?